What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Matetsu coming at you with another Phantasy Star Online 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about future classes. Now, before we get into the video, leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this. I will be speculating and putting my thoughts on just what we could possibly see in the near future for PSO2 New Genesis. So, let's get into the video. So if you remember back in the OG PSO2 days, and I'm saying OG PSO2 days as if it's extremely old or it was so far back, but if you remember back then, they had some new classes that they introduced: the Summoner, the Hero, the Phantom, and the Atoli. Now, of course, those three classes, the Phantom, the Hunter, the Phantom, the Hero, and the Atoli, they were like hybrid classes, in my opinion. They were hybrid classes. But my question is, will they be introducing those classes in the near future for PSO2? And if so, how will they introduce those? I would love for them to kind of announce it, and then the way that they showcase it is in a cinematic way, like, if we're, let's just say with the Phantom, if we're in a Shadow Realm, or if we're, transported to the realm of Dark Falls, that's where we'll see the Phantom come in. Or if we see like something whimsical, or maybe a huge city, like, we'll see the Hero or the Atoli with the city with Hero, and the Atoli with the whimsical type of planet or realm that we're in. I would love to see them kind of themed in that way of like, hey, this is the class, this is where they're going to be coming in at. There you go. Instead of just kind of just like, hey, we announced it, plop, have fun. And even though that in itself is a good way of just kind of just getting that class out there and having people play it, I definitely would think that, giving it that hype phase would be dope as well. On top of like kind of customizing how they dash around. Like, you have the Shadow Swim, which is a specific type of dash, but you kind of have like the Shadow Shift, or the light dash, which is specific to these characters, these hybrid characters or classes that we have. I think it would be dope. I think it would be dope for these classes, especially for them being new in PSO2 as far as the life cycle for it. It would be dope for them to have that in the current iteration of PSO2, which is NGS. I mean, we already have customizable motions with the dash and everything. I just think that, of course we'll be able to change it, but give them kind of their own set cores of dashes and just how the glides work for them and everything. I think it would definitely make it way more appealing to run these classes, especially like if you're a huge fan of like Phantom or Hero or Atoli. It would probably make these classes way more appealing to play as versus just playing as the regular classes that we got when PSO2 first dropped. And my next question is, since Waker is a brand new class, will they be making brand new classes in NGS? That's the next question. Brand new classes or renamed classes. Now, Waker was never in the PSO2 OG. Yeah, it was never in the PSO2 OG version. So I'm kind of curious if they're going to be renaming said class or making brand new classes for us to play as. And if so, I definitely think that would be way more interesting. Well, I wouldn't say way more interesting, but I definitely think it would be interesting to see that. I probably wouldn't play them just because I don't really play anything but Braver. But the next question, as well as with that kind of piggybacking, is will these new classes or renamed classes be hybrids like the Phantom or the Hero or the Totally? Now, of course, like I said, I call them hybrids just because, especially with the Phantom was able to use the rod and the katana, which wasn't even heard of unless you were running like Tekker as a subclass. So it's just kind of gonna be curious to see how they're gonna just introduce all of that and what they're gonna do. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities with NGS, a lot of possibilities, especially with the open world concept that they've designed with it. There's a lot of possibilities, and just with everything that we can currently edit within our class and just our character itself, it's going to be extremely interesting how they're going to run it. But anyway, leave that comment down in the comment section below. What you think about what class would you like to see come back, either out of the 4 that I mentioned, or would you like to see like brand new classes? Do you think that just having them come with the planet or the realm that we're going to be in is going to space out too much of the content? Yeah, just leave that comment and let me know what you think, and leave a like for more videos like this. Leave a comment, subscribe for more. Peace.